National Committee mobilizing in Macon this morning. The Harris-Walz team stopped by as a part of their Fighting for Reproductive Freedom bus tour. Our Ruth Finney was there to speak with those attending in support, as well as those on the other side of the issue.
Right to Choose supporters gathering Friday morning at Macon's Carolyn Creighton Park.
I feel like people don't understand what is behind reproductive rights being taken away.
The Harris-Walz Campaign stopping by as part of their Fighting for Reproductive Freedom bus tour, including former Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, Real Housewives of Atlanta Cherie Whitfield, Georgia State Representative Miriam Paris, and Congresswoman Nikema Williams.
So I've seen firsthand the impact of laws that rob people of their freedom to make their own personal health care decisions.
Williams speaking on Georgia's 6-week abortion ban that was upheld by the state Supreme Court in 2023.
It also prohibits most abortions before most women even know that they're pregnant.
I am of the age that I remember those times before abortion was legal.
Macon resident Susan Long says
many women lost their lives.
Reproductive rights supporter Penny Walton fears more lives could be lost.
It's so important to our young ladies that are coming up. It is not fair that they have to bleed to death. I had more rights than what the generation coming up behind us, behind me, has. That's not right.
While the majority of those in attendance were in support of having reproductive freedom, some shared a different opinion, like Christine Brasky with Georgia Right to Life. She told me she wants people to know that, quote, women can be successful and be mothers too. I asked the Georgia Right to Life Houston County president what her stance is when it comes to life or death maternal care. Her response, she says, quote, we believe there are two patients and you should try to save them both. And if the baby must be delivered to save the mother, you can induce or do a C-section. She says WGXA also reached out to the Trump campaign for comment. We haven't heard back, but we did find this on the Donald J. Trump for President website. We believe that the 14th Amendment to the Constitution of the United States guarantees that no person can be denied life or liberty without due process, and that the states are therefore free to pass laws protecting those rights. After 51 years, because of us, that power has been given to the states and to a vote of the people. We will oppose late-term abortion while supporting mothers and policies that advance prenatal care, access to birth control, and IVF fertility treatments. For more on Georgia's maternal mortality rate, you can view the story on our website at WGXAnews.tv. Reporting in Macon, Ruth